Yo, it's your boy Carl Anthony here with a video. Haven't really, I got a video that I think two videos that I haven't uploaded from some workouts. This week's been kind of, a wash for me when it comes to hitting the gym. I haven't been really had the chance to hit the gym as much. I'm going through a lot of different things. On a personal level, like, in the process of buying a home, and looking for homes, looking for a home to purchase. And so, I got to be ready to see properties at in my earliest convenience. So sometimes that takes away from my gym time. And then, it's just been a hectic week at work and cutting hair and things like that. And so learning how to navigate, juggling your schedule when things are not going as you usually plan them to go, is something that I'm working on. It's a balancing act, right? And it's got to get done, period. But interestingly enough, I was talking to one of the young homies of mine that he's like 25. And so talking about relationships, and I'm giving him a little tidbits on what you should do as a man. He has a kid out of wedlock. And I told him he needs to take a realistic look at his partner, at his woman and his lady, to know that, hey, are you going to, try to really become a family and marry the woman, or is she not the one for you to marry? And so he's, of course, not ready to be married, and he doesn't know if she's the right one to marry. And that's when we kind of got into the discussion about discipline with your lower region, okay? And this message is for men and women. And I know, like, people, we have needs and desires out here. We want to have sex. We want to be pleasured. We want to, do all kind of things that are kind of carnal in nature. And we think that that's the stuff that makes us happy. And, we just never look at the true consequences of some of those actions, right? And, what I noticed in certain cultures outside of black culture, right, is that we tend to react. Excuse the darkness, I'm going through a tunnel. We tend to react instead of plan, okay? And so, give you an example. Get with a girl, you barely know her, you probably don't even know her last name, you're having casual sex, and get to the point where you get so comfortable having the casual sex that you end up having unprotected casual sex, and you get her pregnant. And your first reaction is to ask her, what is she going to do about being pregnant? And you're praying and hoping that she says, I'm going to get rid of it. But then she doesn't. And now you're stuck with a decision of possibly being in a relationship with a woman that you don't really know or care to be in a relationship with, but you sure didn't take that same kind of inventory when you were thinking about having sex with that person. And I think if you look at, poor neighborhoods, and you see, the women that walking down the street with strollers, and they're cursing out their babies and cursing out people on the phone, and always angry, always mad. baby daddy is a deadbeat, but her other baby daddy's a deadbeat too, and then her other baby daddy's a deadbeat 3. And it's like, when are we going to hold ourselves accountable about making the right decisions? When are we going to have a standard of excellence and quality control about the way we handle our lower regions, okay? Guys, when are we going to start depositing into such a vile creature? And I'm not calling women vile creatures. I'm talking about the specific woman that you're choosing to deposit into. Women, when are you going to stop allowing this, boy of a man to blow your back out and leave you hanging with the bill? Okay? When are we going to start choosing wisely? When are you going to care about yourself instead of your momentary pleasure that you really want? And these are some of the things, this is some of the reasons why we can't get wealthy, why we can't have meaningful families and relationships. It's because we're haphazardly handling our physical and carnal nature. And I think if you really take inventory, just look at the people that you know. Look at the places that you grew up in. Look at the way that the families are broken and why. Look at the people who have multiple kids with multiple different, women, or, whatever the case may be. And look at the quality of life that you end up producing as a result of that. And tell me, where does being sexually promiscuous benefit you? Okay? Where does it really benefit you? Where does it really get you in the long run, outside of a fleeting moment of pleasure, right? And, it's a wonder why the Bible wants us to, abstain until we find the right person and choose to unionize our relationship, right? In holy matrimony, right? And I think we're also in a time period where most people do not honor marriage in this day and age. But look at how most relationships are beginning. I've been to so many weddings where there's already a kid involved, and people already live with each other. People already have somewhat so-called married lifestyles, or just have, so many, women want to be married and they got kids all over the place, and it's just a mess. And when you think about it, it's not conducive to healthy living in a healthy environment. It's not really conducive for that. And so we got to start having a different level of standards to really start leveling up in this world and really start making waves. And we quick to blame all the outside forces for some of the the lack of progress that we've had, and not really holding ourselves accountable to our own, not really holding ourselves accountable to our own actions, right? So, fellas, ladies, if you're watching, be a little more disciplined with who you choose to deal with. Because think about it, man. Like, you could end up with a child with this person. Do you want this to be the mother of your? Do you want this to be the mother of your children? Ladies, do you want him to be the father of your children? Do you even want to be around this woman long term, and for at least a minimum of 18 years? Do you want that with this person? If the answer is no, walk away. If the answer is no, do not engage. in intercourse with this person. Because look, babies are not mistakes, okay? You can't mistakenly slip inside of someone's, birth canal and accidentally have a baby. No, it doesn't happen that way. If you choose to have sex, and especially unprotected sex, you are in turn choosing to get her pregnant, choosing to possibly acquire a disease, choosing a lifetime of uncertainty. Okay? But that's my message, man. Discipline. I'm not going to use the words I want to use because I'm trying to make sure it's clean enough for YouTube. You need discipline, lower region discipline. Discipline of the lower region. All right? That's what I'm going to call this video probably. So, like and subscribe. It's your boy Carl Anthony, and I'll be back with some fitness videos very soon. Peace.